The Buzz Williams era has begun in College Park, and there is a good amount to be excited about if you are a Terps fan. The Terps kick off the Buzz Williams era with a solid 83-61 win over Coppin State at CFG Bank Arena in Baltimore. It was a really good win, and although it wasn't perfect, I'm not here saying that like it was the best game ever or anything, but although it wasn't perfect, it did relieve me of some of the concerns I had going into the season about this team and some of the stuff that I didn't know if they would be able to accomplish or not. But Maryland cruised in this one through most of the game, building a big lead early on and holding off a little push from the Eagles in the second half. Buzz Williams gets his first victory as head coach of Maryland, and the team looked energized with a fresh group of faces. Despite some injuries out there, there was a fresh group of faces that looked good, kind of going all together in this one. But a big headline was that this Buzz Williams coach team tied the Maryland record for the most three-pointers in a season opener with 10 makes on the season opener. That's huge, especially coming from a program that's supposed to be rebuilding at this point, but they have a strong beginning to the season. Great news for them. So let's break it all down with my 5 key takeaways from this game that have me excited about this Terp team possibilities. But before we do that, please do hit that like button, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Really helps us out and lets us know that you want to see more content about your team. So Terps fans, if you like the video, hit the like on the video. It helps us out. Okay, so first takeaway for me is Pharrell Payne and his night at the free throw line. Payne, he was a beast inside, finishing with a team high 21 points on 6 of 8 shooting plus 6 rebounds, but he did get 9 of those points from the free throw line as he went a perfect 9 for 9 from the free throw line, including 6 in the second half alone. Think about that coming into the game. Payne had only hit 6 or more free throws in a single outing 4 times in his entire career. This is his fourth season of college basketball, or third season. I believe it's his third season of college. Hard to keep count at this point of college basketball. Last season, Texas A&M, he was more known for his kind of paint dominance and his physicality, which he did put on display in this one. But in addition to that, his free throws were strong, as they were not always the strong suit last season. Here, he drew consistent contact. He was relentless, especially in the post where Coppin State kept doubling him. Was a better passer as well. In the second half, he racked up 15 points, going 7 for 7 from the line, and those were crucial during the 14-0 run that sealed the deal. It shows growth in his game, better touch, more confidence to be playing under pressure. If Payne was keeping, if Payne can keep getting to the line, hitting at a high clip. I'm not saying he has to be perfect, but hitting at a high clip, he's going to be a nightmare for Big Ten defenses. His efficiency helped Maryland score 16 of the 36 second half points with free throws, turning what could have been a sloppy half into a comfortable win for this team. Next, speaking about efficiency, let's get to takeaway number 2, which is all about the 3-point shooting, right? Very efficient, which, as I mentioned, it tied the school record for a season opener, the most 3-pointers hit in a season opener. Maryland knocked down 10 threes on 29 attempts, good for 34.5%, but the volume and distribution were very encouraging as well. Half of their first half field goals came from beyond the arc, 8 of 17 in the opening 20 minutes alone. Guys like Andre Mills, Diggy Coit, led the way with 3 apiece, while Elijah Sanders and Isaiah Watt, they added 2 to it as well. This is an important part of success for these Buzz Williams teams. His teams at Texas A&M hit 10 or more three-pointers 5 times last season, 9 times 2 seasons ago, and then 3 seasons ago, only 4 times in the season did they hit 10 or more 3-pointers in the game. It doesn't happen often, so for it to be in the very first game is very, very encouraging, in my opinion. But it's not just about chucking up shots and getting the volume out there. 34.5% is not bad. You might want to get it up there a little bit more, but it's not a bad percentage by any means. So against Coppin State, the Terps set the tone early with their first 3 triples coming from different players: Mills, Watts, and Saunders all hit threes. That kind of balance stretched the Eagles defense, created a lot of spacing for this Maryland team. And after struggling from deep in their exhibition game, we heard they were only 5 for 15 in that one. This was a massive step up. If Maryland can continue to remain a good perimeter shooting threat under Williams' system, it's going to be very encouraging for how they kind of blend that gritty style with some kind of firepower on offense. That's going to make them very difficult to stop. Now, on the other end of the floor, takeaway number 3 is the defense, who forced 20 turnovers from Coppin State, which matches the season high opponent turnover total from Buzz Williams' team last year at Texas A&M. Maryland turned those 20 miscues into 30 points off turnovers, which was massive for them. They had 6 steals in the first half alone, leading to 14 points and a 47-32 halftime lead. The Terps embraced Williams' identity. They were aggressive, handsy defense that capitalizes on pressure, and Coppin State coughed it up 11 times before the break at halftime, and Maryland's speed overwhelmed them in transition. Guys like Darius Adams, Diggy Coit, they were flying around while the team as a whole held the Eagles to just less than 43% shooting overall in 9 of 26 in the second half. Those defensive numbers are what we've come to know from a Buzz Williams team, and he was doing a very good job with this. So the defensive momentum is something very strong that we'll see if they can carry that into Friday's clash against Georgetown, a very important game, not only for Maryland, but for the Big Ten as well. Forcing turnovers at a rate could be a game changer for them in the Big Ten, where possessions are gold. So shifting to the newcomers, let's get to takeaway number 4. It has to be the impressive debut from freshman Darius Adams. This kid led the team in plus minus with plus 26. He drew fouls at an estimated rate of 12.7. That's really, really good. His ability to get to the line was unreal in this one, and he posted a 24.8% usage rate. He finished with 16. That was the highest on the team. He finished with 16 points, 3 of 9 from the field, and a stellar 10 of 12 from the free throw line, plus 2 assists and 2 steals in 24 minutes. Adams started and opened the game with a pair of free throws and then flushed the home Maryland's first bucket in a transition dunk as well. So his downhill speed was unmatched. Coppin State could not keep up with him. Or stay on him or in front of him, leading to quick fouls and even points in the stripe as well. In the second half of he sparked a 12-2 run with free throws that pushed the lead back to double digits when the Eagles had trimmed it to 8. For a freshman in his first college game, his poise was off the charts. He created his own offense with pump fakes and Euro steps, showing high-end body control, and that's rare for somebody so young. But Adams, obviously a young, good player who did a good job of foul awareness, the ability to draw contact, and getting himself to the free throw line and knocking down all but 2 of his free throws with the plus minus set at 26 as well. He was on the floor for Maryland's best stretches, and sometimes you look at that kind of stuff, and that's just when you know you have a really good player on your team, when they always seem to be on the floor when you have the best stretches in the game. My final takeaway is Andre Mills absolutely shined on defense, giving Coppin State fits with his sticky lockdown presence. He racked up 2 steals and a block, and he was everywhere. His athleticism, size at the three spot disrupted everything. Mills finished with 13 points on 4 of 8 shooting, 3 of 7 from the 3-point line, 6 rebounds, 2 assists in those defensive plays in 30 minutes. Early on, he drained 2 threes and had a monster block on a Coppin State dunk attempt in the first 11 minutes. His versatility was on display. He can guard multiple positions, and his hands were active, contributing to Maryland's 11 steals as a team. Coppin State, they shot just 21 of 49 overall, and Mills' defense was a big reason why they struggled to find rhythm. He offers Buzz Williams enough length and quickness to shoot on screens and stay with the guards, which fits perfectly into the Buzz defense. Plus, his 18 plus minus and his 4.1 fouls drawn show me he was impactful on both ends. If Mills keeps this up, he's going to be a great glue guy for for this squad. And so that's a strong opener for Maryland. 5 players in double digits: Payne, Adams, Mills, Coit, and Saunders, each with at least 13 points. They were a balanced scoring team, a defensive edge that turned the game into a rout. Sure, it's against Coppin State. I get it. I know they're not great, but still impressive stuff and encouraging performance entering a season full of unknowns, with the Terps answering some questions about finishing games with handling Coppin State with Buzz as at the helm. This feels like the start of something fun in College Park. Next up is Georgetown on Friday. Let's see if they can keep on building off this. What do you guys think of the game? Drop your thoughts in the comments and subscribe, do all that good stuff. If you're a hyped Terps basketball fan, you'll want to stay here at JR's Big Ten basketball news and rumors.